welcome back to the channel. Hope that you are doing well. This is something that I have forgotten to be doing, this introduction. I always just think that the people watching me are my village people, so I just come up and I'm like, what's up, village people? I've just come to give you another video. Then I forget that I have new family members watching me. Okay, so hi new family members, welcome to the channel again. My name is Bih Takwe. I am a content creator based in Cameroon, Yaoundé. I do travel vlogs, lifestyle, music, and what else do? I do makeup. By now you should have seen those already, and that's why you're back, and I appreciate you a lot. Okay, in this video we're just going to help some of the people here on YouTube because hey, we have arrived. So in this video we're just going to answer some questions that have been in my inboxes, in my comment sections, on how to make it on YouTube. Now for some of you, you may be like, what's this Vicky talking about? Person get 8,000 subscribers and you're acting your shoulders they up like that. Like, who do you think you are? If you're asking yourself that kind of question, then this video, my sister, my brother, this video is not for you. But if you are sitting there with your popcorn and you're like, oh my god, Vicky has 8,000 subscribers and she wants to share some of her knowledge with us, then feel at home. This video is for you. Before now, when I used to sit and I put videos up, you know the work that goes into creating videos. Well, this is for some content creators because some of us were just going to put anything that we want to put in here and expect it to blow. Yeah, because your father is phobia. So one thing I have learned, and this is what is helping me not to get depressed here on YouTube, helping me not to have anxiety, helping me not to be troubled on YouTube. I have learned to appreciate one view. When I see a video has 20 views, I just see a haul of 20 people watching me and I'm like, this is huge. It wasn't so, like, I started feeling this way sometime this year. Last year I had like the biggest numbers that I have had on YouTube. When this year started, when I got busy working as a makeup artist for the AFCON team, my content kind of drifted, and after that I disappeared into sick mode. When I came back, I started having fewer subscribers. I wanted to feel pained. I said, why? I don't know. But I got to understand this principle that 20 people have watched my video. I picture a room of 20 people and I'm like, this is a lot of people. And now when I have 500 people watching a video, I no longer get sad. My average has always been 2,000, but lately it's been 1,000 in a couple of days. And I don't feel bad about that because I know that I broke some of the YouTube laws. This is what I want to understand. I broke some of the YouTube laws and I am coming back into the YouTube laws and I am going to beat the algorithm. Now, this is what I want you to understand. YouTube is not emotional. YouTube is not going to be like, oh, this is Vicky. She used to have great views. She used to have like traffic. Then she went missing. She went MIA, missing in action. Now she's back. Let us start pushing her content. That is not YouTube. YouTube is not emotional. YouTube has principles. And if you follow YouTube's principles, you are going to make it on YouTube. So in this video, I'm just going to give you a couple of YouTube principles that you need to follow if you want to know what's in my mind and how I want to navigate through the YouTube street. Then this video is for you. Now this video is going to be like a reference to whoever has questions concerning YouTube. Now for you to be able to beat the YouTube algorithm, for you to be able to emerge from local champion where only your mother, your father watch you, to having a lot of people watch you, then the first thing you need to understand is that YouTube is a problem. When I started doing YouTube, I did not understand that YouTube was this force that was against me. YouTube is a business platform and YouTube is trying to make as much money from people as they can. having you on their platform, you know, and they try as much as possible so that that money stays within them and doesn't really go to you. Now, I need you to understand that YouTube needs you on their platform, because as you are on their platform, you are giving them money, okay? But YouTube tries now to make the money flow to be within their boundaries, not to come to your area. So that is a problem. Now on YouTube, if you don't get to understand that that is the problem and then look for the solution, you're just going to go around a circle, and you're never going to make money out of YouTube. That's just one thing. The good news is that YouTube is the solution. Now, YouTube is not a problem like every other problem, because in the problem YouTube, you have the solution to the challenges in that platform, in this platform that we are in, okay? If you understand this, I am telling you, you're going to have a blissful ride in your YouTube journey, because everything you need to know about YouTube, there is a content creator somewhere who has answered those problems for you and has made it easy for you to understand that problem and to navigate through it in peace. The problem is that you sit on YouTube's problem and like you add more problems for yourself. Now, this is very common with the people from where I come from, Cameroonians. We don't like to study. We don't like to learn stuff. We just need somebody that is going to give us everything we need on a platter of gold and do no work. When I got into YouTube, this is the approach that I used. I didn't know how to do stuff, and I did not have the idea that I could get on the platform itself. Are you serious? If you get on YouTube and you write how to boil water, you will see a video, not even one video, you will see videos on how to boil water. Now, for some people don't want to share like a lot of information, even though some people on their platforms get to share a lot of information. But for some very, widely studied people who don't want to share their ideas for free, on YouTube, they are going to tell you if this idea isn't good enough, if it doesn't really answer the particular question that you have, then come and meet me in my website. Come and meet me in this place, and I'm going to break it down further. You see, so everything you need to know on YouTube, you can search it and find it on YouTube. So YouTube is a problem in that it makes it very hard for you to get to where you want to be, but in it gives you the solution on how to break the hardness, on how to break the problem. Okay. Now, the second way for you to beat the YouTube algorithm, I want you to understand that YouTube is a market. Okay, let's say you have a shed in Tarinkun market. You know how markets are? There is a line of provision stores, there's a line for spices, there's a line for fabric. Imagine that you have good fabric, but you open on Monday and you are not there on Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, no, in Bamenda they don't open on Monday. You open on Tuesday, on Wednesday you're not there, you come on Friday, on Thursday you're not there, stuff like that. You're really going to have good fabric, but your clients are going to leave and go to who is always available, and you go back to your village, as we say. So on YouTube, I don't know how much time we need to take to insist on this. It doesn't matter how good your content is. Now, this has it's a 70-30 situation, where 70 being that you have to be consistent. If not, you're going nowhere on YouTube. Nowhere. And 30 being that there are just some people with some weird kind of content that whatever they put up gets to sell, and those kind of people are rare. Okay, you're not one of them. Let me just tell you, just know that you are not one of them. I spoke with somebody some time ago, a content creator, I cannot remember who that was, and the person was like, if I don't have 200 subscribers, I'm not going to post again. So it's like the person started posting and it was a little difficult for her, so she said, until I have 200 subscribers, I'm not posting. I was like, sister, do you think that you're Brenda Bia? Because it is only Brenda Bia who will be catching cruise with our heads that is going to post whatever she wants to post at any time, and they will be like, so you are not have this have it in your head. You are not a celebrity, okay? Now, YouTube is YouTube is this word, okay? It is this word. You can be a TikTok star. You have 2 million views on TikTok. Bring it to YouTube. Let's see how YouTube works. Even on Instagram, I'm serious. You could be big on Instagram. I have seen big people on Instagram. When they came to YouTube, they struggled. They call it Zova. They suffered because YouTube has its own rules, it has its own style, and what we are talking about right now is the consistency. People, you have to be consistent on YouTube. Don't post a video today and post another one next week and complain as to why YouTube is not favoring your content. Who are you? Why? Okay, does that make sense? Now the next point, which is one of my favorite. Every point should be your favorite because everything works together. These are principles that work together. Strategically position yourself. I'm going to talk about strategic positioning with relationship examples because YouTube is not only a market, it's a relationship. Okay, and most of you are friend zoned because you are not pushing, you're not imposing yourself on the YouTube platform. All right, so we are here to learn how to impose yourself in the YouTube platform. Now, some time ago we learned, I don't know if it's church, it was ACF, one of our pastors taught us that sometimes you can be around somebody that you like. She was talking to ladies, okay, because I don't know if ladies are supposed to approach the male, but according to the Bible, he that findeth a wife, according to the Bible, it is the man that findeth. Okay, so ladies are not supposed to be out there according to the Bible, and I will hold on to what the Bible says. So as ladies, they can be this guy that you like. Okay, you guys are close, but the brother is just doing you sister, and you are frustrated. You need this brother to see you not as a sister, but something deeper than a sister. You understand? In that kind of position, you need to strategically position yourself. When he turns to the left, he sees you. When he needs advice, you're there. When he needs this, you're there. Like, be there, be there, be there. Sometimes that is going to work. Sometimes it's not going to work because you're going to be available to the brother and he's going to come and tell you one day that, oh, Sister Vicky, there's this sister that I like, and since you've been very close to me, you know, I want you to advise me on how to approach this sister. That one is a story that ends in tears. But the theory of strategically positioning yourself still stands, and it stands with YouTube. YouTube needs to feel your presence. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you need to enter YouTube's eyes, or YouTube has to enter your eyes. I don't know any of those that work. Okay, and how do you position yourself strategically? The first thing is your thumbnails. Why? You know, in whatever thing you're doing, whatever field you're in, there are many other people doing those things or that thing you're doing. So let's say you're frying Gary. Why, Sandra, why should I watch your video and not Sonia's video? Do you understand? It's that kind of, it's competition to attract, to be the best person that attracts the crowd. You see? So why should I watch your channel? Are your thumbnails captivating enough for me to come there? And now when I'm talking about thumbnails, it's not that kind of situation where you would put one thing in your video and act another in the video. Now, that's called clickbait. And every time I talk about clickbait, there's this example I always use. Like 2 years ago, I watched this girl's channel, and in her video, she put how to make salad. She put an amazing picture on the thumbnail. The thumbnail was peng. Immediately I saw it, I was like, I need to learn how to make this salad because I need to eat the salad. When I got into the video, this girl, she was Nigerian. When I got into the video, this girl was cooking beans. You know, Nigerians cook cocky beans as their beans, you know. She was making cocky beans with red oil, And on the thumbnail was this beautiful salad. When I got there, I was like, ha, what? Hey, as in the levels of treachery. It was so high. Don't do that kind of thing, because I need you to understand that every step you make on YouTube, every step a viewer makes on YouTube is being registered in the YouTube algorithm, in the YouTube. So YouTube is like this God over their platform. You see, they see everything. They know all. I need you to have this understanding. So when somebody comes to your video, sees how to make salad, and enters there and sees you frying tomato, enters there and sees you frying tomato to make beans, the person clicks off immediately, and then there's just some signal on the YouTube dashboard in their big office somewhere, and they're like, oh, this video is not a good video. We are not going to recommend this video to other people because we don't want people to see this offensive content. Do you understand? Let your thumbnails be in line with what is in the video. And the next thing I want to talk about is your titles. I used to do this kind of things before. I'll be like, a day in my life. Hello, Victorine Bih Takwe, who are you? That I will be scrolling through YouTube and see a day in my life and want to watch. Like, who do you think you are? Another one is get to know me. Get to know who? Why should I get to know you? Who are you? Excuse me, can you introduce yourself for me? I don't have that kind of time, because when I am on YouTube, I am looking for value. I am looking for what to give me much money. So if you're all about get to know me, like, are you going to give me money? No, I don't see that in the thumbnail. I don't see that in your title. So I'm not going to stop on your video. So when you are creating your titles and your thumbnails, make them catchy. Okay? We understand that you have this valuable stuff in your video. We understand that you're learned, you know lots of things, and you want to teach us these things. But if your thumbnails and your titles don't tell us that, we are not going to watch your content. Okay? And now the next thing is your quality. Now, quality to me is not like the first thing that you have to worry about when you're starting YouTube. We used to worry about that. Sometimes you're going to be discouraged. Oh, I am using a Samsung S6. The quality is not good, you know, because when I started YouTube, I used to watch Dima Ome a lot, and I'll be like, God, when will I ever get to this level, you see? And I got frustrated because I was having this Samsung S6 and I felt like my content was, and that's going to limit you from delivering what you have to deliver. And to me, it's not something to worry about, like lighting. This is daylight, okay? Daylight. And even though the sun, that's the issue with daylight. The sun goes up, it comes down, and you know, it's just like that. But quality to me is something that happens progressively. You can get your subscribers as you are. See, as you are, okay? Just work on strategically positioning yourself, making yourself visible by creating those good thumbnails and those good titles. At least let your video be clear. Don't shoot at night. And we are going to get the knowledge that you want us to get. Do you understand? I'm talking now like a subscriber, okay? Improvement is just this thing that gets to satisfy yourself and the people that you have gathered around you. Okay, when I came to watch this girl's channel, she was producing content like this, but over the years she has improved. You know, it's a good thing, stuff like that. So it's not something that you should worry yourself about a lot when you are starting, but it should be something that you look at as you are growing. Okay, so that's ways on how to strategically position yourself, because we are all about letting YouTube know that we are the bosses. And as we are talking about strategically positioning yourself, stop telling your family members, stop telling people, support your content, support your content, support your own, support your own, support your own. Support which own? We come on the YouTube, we see your title, we are not understanding. We get into the video, we are not understanding. We want to see you talking, you are in one dark corner. Try and sorry us, okay? Have mercy on us and be talking sense. Talk sense so that have you ever watched a video from beginning to end, you're like, point. Now let's talk about everything that we have done before. The first thing we spoke about is that YouTube is the problem, but YouTube has the solution, okay? Everything you need to know is on YouTube. This is understanding that some of you will not listen to anything I have said in this video. You are still going to come in my comment section, in my inbox, and ask me, oh Vicky, how do I beat the YouTube algorithm? I still have problems editing, I still have problems creating thumbnails, and you're not going to even listen to the part 1 of this message that says that YouTube is the problem, YouTube is the solution. Everything that you need on YouTube is on YouTube. Can you just type it? How to create thumbnails? No, you will not, but you're coming in the inbox. This message is for you. I am starting my YouTube masterclass. It's going to be 2 days. It's going to be called Film and Edit with Bih Takwe. The flyer is going to be on Instagram. The price is going to be 50,000 francs or $100. They say $100,000. 50,000 francs or $100. And we are going to film your video, we are going to edit your video, we're going to upload your video in the 2 days. YouTube brought to you, hey, proudly sponsored by Bih Takwe. Part of me hopes that you understand and you practice. The other part just wishes that you bring your money so that I can eat your money. How great is that going to be? We have come to the end of this video. I hope that you love this one. We are going to see in another video.